Virgo horoscope. Fra Kate meets Uranus from September 13th to November 8th, 2025. A cosmic shift for Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Between September 13th and November 8th, 2025, you enter one of the most fascinating and spiritually transformative periods of the year. During this time, Fra Kate, the mystical shadow planet in thaiastrology, aligns with Uranus, the planet of disruption, change, and awakening. Together, they activate your ninth house, the house of fortune, wisdom, and expansion. This cosmic combination blends spiritual depth with sudden innovation. For Virgo, a sign often associated with practicality, organization, and meticulous detail, this planetary dance pulls you toward higher perspectives. You'll feel drawn to explore spirituality, philosophy, education, travel, and experiences that broaden your worldview. But Uranus doesn't move gently, it shakes things up. And Fra Kate often brings mystery, intuition, and unexpected karmic twists. So during these weeks, you'll notice life nudging you into paths you might never have considered before. Let's dive into the main areas where you'll feel the shift: mind and spirit, career and finance, relationships and travel, and personal growth. 1. Mind and spirit. A new way of seeing Fra Kate in your ninth house makes you hungry for deeper meaning. You may suddenly crave meditation, prayer, or quiet moments of reflection. Some Virgos may discover an interest in Buddhist teachings, mystical traditions, or even modern spiritual practices like mindfulness apps and energy healing. At the same time, Uranus in this house electrifies your mind. Imagine lightning striking a dark sky. That's the kind of insight you can expect. You may wake from a dream with a crystal clear answer to a question you've struggled with for months. Or you could meet someone, perhaps a teacher, monk, or mentor, who says one sentence that changes your entire outlook. Example: imagine you've been worried about your career path, unsure if you should stay in your current job or pursue something new. One morning, you dream of standing at a crossroads, and in that dream you instinctively turn left toward a mountain path. Later that day, a colleague casually mentions a project that sparks your interest. Suddenly, everything clicks. You realize you're ready to climb your mountain and pursue a higher challenge. This period is about trusting your inner signals. Virgos usually rely on logic and analysis, but now your intuition is just as sharp as your intellect. Trust the strange hunches, the symbolic dreams, the déjà vu moments. They are your compass. 2. Career and finances. The push and pull of fortune. Fra Kate blesses you with unusual opportunities in finance and career. You may receive income from unexpected places, like freelance projects, spiritual work, teaching, or even through helping others solve problems. Someone in authority, such as a boss or mentor, may recognize your dedication and reward you with a raise, a bonus, or a chance to take on a meaningful project. But Uranus adds unpredictability. Money could come quickly and leave just as fast. Investments may fluctuate wildly. If you've been considering cryptocurrency, stocks, or high-risk ventures, this is not the time to gamble everything. Uranus loves surprises, and while that can mean sudden gains, it can also bring sharp losses. Example: a Virgo working in IT might suddenly get approached to lead a spiritual tech project, say, building an app for guided meditations. It feels unusual, but the project offers both good pay and personal satisfaction. However, a separate investment in a risky startup could crash unexpectedly. The lesson? Follow the work that aligns with your wisdom, but manage your money conservatively. Remember, Fra Kate in the ninth house often rewards acts of generosity. Donating to charity, helping a student, or funding a spiritual cause can actually bring you luck in return. Think of it as karmic investment. 3. Relationships and travel. Connections beyond borders. This period expands your social and romantic horizons. You may connect with people who are older, wiser, or from very different cultural backgrounds. These relationships can feel faded, as though you've known these people before. Some Virgos may meet a romantic partner through travel, study, or a spiritual community. Fracate adds a mystical quality to your connections, while Uranus brings sudden encounters. You could meet someone in an airport lounge, on a group retreat, or even in an online course about philosophy. Example: imagine signing up for a weekend meditation retreat. You arrive expecting quiet solitude, but you end up meeting someone who becomes a lifelong friend, or perhaps something more. Their worldview challenges yours, and together you explore new possibilities. Travel is also highlighted. Uranus in the ninth can bring sudden trips, sometimes unexpected, like a last-minute invitation to a conference or a sudden family obligation abroad. While these trips may feel rushed, they will leave you with life-changing insights. If you've been dreaming of studying abroad, publishing a book, or exploring new cultures, this is your cosmic window. 4. Personal growth. Transformation through change. Virgo, you're often known for being cautious and detail-oriented. But during this period, life asks you to embrace change rather than resist it. Fracate makes you reflective, urging you to release old fears, habits, or attachments. Uranus pushes you forward, demanding that you reinvent yourself. This combination can feel unsettling at times, like walking on shifting ground. You may feel anxious, restless, or uncertain. But remember, growth often comes through discomfort. Example: think of a Virgo who has always worked quietly behind the scenes. During this period, their manager suddenly invites them to speak at an international conference. At first, they panic. Public speaking feels terrifying. But after preparing carefully, they deliver their talk, and it opens doors to a new career path. That's Uranus shaking things up, and Fracate guiding them toward growth. Practical advice for Virgo during this transit. 1. Keep a dream journal. Your dreams and hunches may carry important messages. 2. Say yes to new learning. Take a course, read philosophy, or explore spiritual texts. Uranus rewards curiosity. 3. Save before you spend. Financial fluctuations are likely. Have a safety net. 4. Travel with openness. Even short trips could connect you with destiny. 5. Practice grounding. Meditation, yoga, or simple walks in nature will help balance Uranus's restlessness. Closing thoughts. Virgo, between September 13th and November 8th, 2025, you're standing at a cosmic doorway. Fracate brings depth, mystery, and karmic lessons. Uranus brings change, disruption, and innovation. Together, they push you beyond your comfort zone into a new chapter of wisdom, fortune, and discovery. Yes, there may be surprises. Yes, there may be moments when you feel like the ground is shifting. But remember, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of adaptability. You are more resourceful than you realize. This is a time to trust your inner compass, embrace the unexpected, and allow yourself to be guided by forces larger than logic. By November, you may look back and realize that these weeks transformed not only your path, but your perception of what's truly possible.